Hey everybody, Norm from Tested here at Monster Palooza. Now, you know Jose Fernandez of Ironhead Studio, but now you guys are also Ironhead Collectibles.
Yeah, something new for us, yeah.
Yeah, and at the booth this year, no costumes, you guys have masks.
Yeah.
I missed this at Designer Con, but tell me about the masks.
So what we're doing, or what we've done, I don't know if you know us, if you do, we do costumes for films. And so we have a lot of talent in the building, and myself also, we have things we want to get off our chest. We still have creative outlets. So I decided to do this line using my friends, people I've worked with in my history, and myself, and we just kind of do our version of what masks are. To me, the idea of these masks are, when I was a kid, you do the vacuum form kind of rubber band ones, and those were very kitschy but cool. I remember that fondly. And I thought, what would my adult version be today? So it's like a three-quarter mask that you can wear, but also it doubles as like an art piece, because what I want to do is not do a soft mask where it distorts. That's the one thing that's heartbreaking. I've done some soft masks and they distort. It just it bothers me. So when you're a kid, you take your sister's doll and you squeeze it. It looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I thought, I want to make something that's sculptural, something for us to hopefully at some point make money on, but mainly it's just to make art for walls and something you can wear.
And it's a beautiful display here. It's so many different personalities. I recognize that you have different paint versions of the same characters. Give you an opportunity to kind of flex the paint muscles too.
Yeah, so you explore different things. Like some of them, I like to think they kind of just are chameleon-like. Like this guy is a unique sculpture, but this one in particular right here. So he is a cop, but actually he's the same guy as this guy who's got a stash.
Oh.
And he's actually this guy here.
Oh, wow.
So he kind of morphed around a little bit. Some are just uniquely one. They don't seem to have that ability, but some are. And like the chimp and this guy, he started off as just a stoic, and I thought it'd be kind of cool. I love the idea of a cigar, so he became the smoking version of what he is. So just exploring what we can do, and also trying to make a footprint in this mask community that's different. Like, it's pretty well traveled as far as masks go, and there's people doing it very well. So I just didn't want to go there. They're already doing it. So I thought, what would I bring that's different and new to this thing? And I think a lot of it's subtlety. A lot of times you don't get it until you put it on. I mean, watch, it just transforms. Watch.
Your pose is different, your posture is different. Yeah, it's the fun of having a mask. That it really.
Yeah, when you put on any of the primates, you just start getting into that pose. It's really wild how it does transform you. But yeah, the sculpture, I guess, is key, and the materials. It's a urethane, but we reinforce it with fiberglass, so they're pretty stable. Mm-hmm. And again, mainly they're just kind of something you can enjoy all year. Just kind of have it on your wall.
I also love that you're working with artists who are also traditional sculptors.
Yes.
Miles Tevis, right?
Miles Tevis, we used to be roommates when we were just fresh in the industry. We go way back, and I just leaned on him, and he wanted to be part of it. I have Ryan Peterson, who's a good friend of mine. He's doing some for me.
You got Creatures from Neil Wynn.
Neil Wynn is amazing. Yeah, so I get to pull from this resource of friends and artists, and I just love bringing them into this adventure, see what happens with it.
How did you decide on the finish? Because it's not hyper-real or photoreal.
Yeah.
There's there's a graphic art quality to it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yes, and I guess something that just naturally happened. I didn't want to go hyper-real, and for my stuff in particular, you still see tool marks, and that's just the way I work. I like to keep it fresh and kind of like a sketch.
Yeah.
And some of the other artists do kind of finish them more realistically, but I kind of wanted to then take it away with the paint, so not so realistic. I didn't, because it can become kind of creepy.
Yeah.
At least for me, and for me, I didn't want to go creepy. I just wanted to go a little bit off, but I don't know how to explain it exactly.
Well, it also comes out in the paint too, like the hair. You have these like streaking accents, like blues, mixing with the browns, and it's not just layers and layers of push.
And hopefully it's fresh, but again, it's subtle. And I think when people get it, like some people said, there was one, the cop. They said that was their least favorite, and as soon as it was put on, they said it was their most favorite because it's so like. You don't know what to think about it. It's just interesting. I think it does transform when you wear them.
Are you also releasing these as unpainted kits?
Yeah, exactly. They are accessible. I mean, you can they're still pricey. I mean, because they're handmade. I mean, ranging from $300 to $400. But an unpainted one is like $100.
Yeah.
So that's more accessible to a lot of people, and they can paint them themselves or hang them as sculpture.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
awesome. I'm so glad you guys are moving the things that people can actually get from Ironhead.
Yeah, and
since you
also,
guys do great work.
people ask, so maybe now somebody can own something from us.
And I see a lot of just unpainted prototypes behind the case, so hopefully it's something you guys are going to continue developing.
Yeah.
And at the next show, we'll see a lot more maps.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's great to see you, Jose.
Thank you. Thank you.